Oh, hi everyone. I'm sitting here in my office this week preparing for my talk on wearables, navigating the perfect storm of sensors, big data, privacy, and security. I'm going to be giving the talk at the Better Software Conference in Orlando. As usual, my whiteboard is just filled with all kinds of ideas, and I was just thinking about, how wearables, and really wearables is only a subset of IoT, and how IoT has really changed our lives. Now, I'm sure that none of you have seen anybody going like this with their head down walking down the street, right? So I think it's fair to say that IoT or mobile has really changed the way that we behave, the way that we consume information, the way that the amount of information that's available to us. And really, IoT is just another avenue or way of transmitting that information. Um, so, in my talk, when I discuss the perfect storm of sensors and big data, privacy, and security, what I'm going to be talking about is how these sensors, we think of them now as wearables. The glamorous form of them is on our Fitbits and on our watches and so forth. But really, the big part of IoT is rather boring. Actually, they're going to be these little black sensors that we don't see. They could be a dot as big as a pinhead, and they're going to be everywhere. Everywhere could be on a shipping container. It could be on a person's body. It could be in a person's stomach. It could be on your car, or possibly inside your refrigerator, inside your washing machine, and so forth. Now, when it comes to the security of the data, we've got to think about not only secure access for only those that can have access to whatever particular data that they should have access to, but also the privacy of that data. That means that data needs to be aggregated in different slices and dices to protect any personal information that could be extracted from that data as any individual. Now, as I put together my talk, the thing that really comes to mind is not only all the data, but aggregating the data and making sense of it, and doing so with interfaces that are reliable to take that data in and secure, as well as having suitable performance to get that data and aggregate it into some meaningful information such that we can develop some good insight from it. That's really going to be the key to us as developers and testers and UX designers, is figuring out how to get that data and all the steps that it may take to get that data back to where we can actually consume the data, not just chats and things like that, but really meaningful data, so that we can do something on it and take some action. So I hope that I get to see you in Orlando on November 9th. My talk's at 1 p.m. and we're going to be discussing how we can improve the way that we design and test for these kinds of products that are coming down the road. So I hope to see you soon.